The last Tuesday of every month, Volunteers of America, the entire store is half off, and I always miss it. I just happened to go thrifting on the right day. The store was packed, so I did not record very much. So at the end of the video, I will show you guys everything that I picked up. But I definitely picked up this jewelry box. It was such a great quality, and there was a name stamped on the back, so I figured this was worth something. This brand in general has a 73% sell-through rate. I paid $15, and I think I can get at least 60. With it being outdoor sport season, I figured that this weather pod would sell pretty quick for me. I still haven't listed it. I want to set it up outside and take pictures, so that is part of my plan for the day. I only paid $5, and these are selling for around $40. This is just a quick shot of my cart. I have a really good Christmas throw down there, a super shooter. Those sell great for me during Christmas. I did grab this food processor for only $4.50. If it doesn't work, the bowl will sell for more. This book bag up here is a new brand for me. It was new at Tags. That's the only reason I picked that up. Okay, you guys, I spent $48 total. Let's try and load up the car before it starts to storm. It's like 102 degrees right now with the heat index, and it's gonna storm again. Stormed super bad this morning, and my trunk is still full from all the stuff that I told you it was full with in my last video. So I'm gonna hurry up and do this, take my cart back because I'm not a jerk, and then hit up the next store maybe. That it ended up storming really bad. The temperature dropped 30 degrees, so I went home. Like something serious, so we might go home. Gonna check the weather. So I ended up going home. It stormed really bad, and I just worked on my basement and packed up orders, and then this is the next day. There were 2 estate sales in my area. The other one was just all tools in a garage. It really wasn't even an estate sale. This is also the last day of a 3-day estate sale, and everything is half off. I keep eyeballing that ice bucket. I really like it for myself, but do I really need it? No. They didn't price very much in this sale, and it's kind of messy. I struggle with messy estate sales. I know some people love digging through and looking for stuff, but I just feel like I'm wasting my time. I like when things are set up, I can walk in, see if there's anything I want or not, and then turn around and walk back out of the room. I'm just looking for discontinued paper or older looking packs of paper that have the potential of being discontinued, any pens or pencils, but I really don't see anything, so I head down to the basement. I've never been this excited to buy an item with a low sell-through rate in my life. Okay, you guys, this is easily over 6 feet tall. This hanging planter is made of nothing but shells. Probably weighs about 40 pounds, if not more. There are some metal loops that help it keep its shape. I think if I offer them $20, they will take it. They actually threw the $20 price at me, so I gladly accepted. I think I'm gonna buy it, even though I know I shouldn't. Even though I say I'm not gonna buy heavy things anymore. This actually accordion down to only about 6 or 7 inches thick, so it won't be as hard to ship as I thought it would be. I'm gonna ask around $300 or best offer, but it might take me about a year to find the right buyer. This is crazy. This is like a picker sale, I guess you could say. Basically dig and they give you a price. That dog is really creepy. Some stuff is marked, some is not. And it's super dark. There we go. I always get these. Found this. Feels really cheap. Yeah, no. Mega Bite the Hound Droid. We'll check him out. I have not been upstairs yet. I bought 2 Barbies upstairs. I'll show you guys those at the end of this video as well. I think I am going to go up and tell them I'm going to purchase that though. I call my daughter to tell her not to leave to school so we can switch cars, but she's already on her way to school. So I end up having to run to the Goodwill, drop everything off that's in my trunk because, surprise, surprise, it's still full with donations. Because at this point, I do not realize that that planter is going to smush down so small. I know I want that. I bought a snowman one like this last year. This is the Mr. Christmas sculpture, and this one is Rudolph. The snowman that I bought last year sells for $400. It didn't work, but my dad was able to get it working. So if this one doesn't work, I know my dad can fix that one too. I left this behind. These are only selling for around $100 now. It was only $15, but not worth the hassle of shipping. I thought this was absolutely beautiful. I did a Google image search and a couple of solds popped up for around $100, so I definitely picked this one up. And speaking of my dad fixing things, he did fix the rain lamp. This estate sale is from the middle of August, and none of this stuff is posted. So this is only $1 for this entire bag, so I definitely picked that up. That is Oneida Crown, I believe is the name. This one is a slow seller, but I figure for $1, even if I price that entire set at $20, that's a great ROI. I drove past this estate sale every morning for 3 mornings because I was having a sale at my parents' house. It was always too early when I drove by to stop or too late on my way home to stop. We closed early this day because of the rain, so I knew exactly where I was heading. That brass butterfly was only $1, but I cannot sell anything brass to save my life, so I do not pick it up. Other people do very, very well selling brass figures. For some reason, I can't sell them. These jars were made in France. I have tried to sell those before. Took too long, so I didn't pick those up. But that stuff is more popular now, but I just didn't feel like dealing with the glass. My car is packed right now with stuff that I brought home from my parents' sale that we, like I said, closed early, so I had some stuff to bring home. So I'm trying to be very selective. Now, these next 3 items that I look at, I do pick those up. These are candles. They're really different, and they do have some information stamped on the bottom. When I look them up, there are 2 listed of the one candle. None have sold, but I'm going to list my set together. My daughter actually has all this stuff drafted. I just haven't listed it. This bell, same thing. There's a couple listed, actually quite a few sold, so I think I can get rid of that one pretty quick. And then these ashtrays, I thought they were beautiful, really nice color, great design, kind of a vintage one-off item, so of course there's not really too many solds to comp. The recipe book, you can kind of see a little bit of it. That used to be a Bolo. It's not a Bolo anymore. This comp for this clock is for parts only. This one is in perfect working condition. I have it hung up, tested it. It's been running for about a week now. I'm gonna go high and ask $300 or best offer for this. I will probably get this listed this week. Another brass figure that I passed on. If you sell brass stuff, kudos to you. I've tried so many times and I just can't get them to move out the door for me. You can tell these people traveled. There is stuff from all over the world. I wish I would have been able to come to the first day of this sale. Most of the stuff in this sale is not priced like that clock. I have absolutely no clue how much they're going to charge me, but I keep on looking and just making a pile. I'm just hoping that the price is going to be low. Now, this is one I probably should have passed on. Super low sell-through rate. I'm hoping it'll move during Christmas time. I think I can get around $25 for this. And honestly, it's really pretty, so if it doesn't sell, this might be one that I keep. To my surprise, my grand total at this sale, including the clock, was $17. Okay guys, I still have some of this stuff in my garage. It's kind of, I have a rack in here now, and stuff that I'm not ready to list, I kind of leave it on the rack for the time being. And so I have some of my holiday stuff out here because I want to get my Halloween stuff listed first. So I'm going to show you a few things that I picked up that I really didn't get to show you guys at the first stop. Okay, so this is the first one, and I paid $5 for this. These throws do really well for me during Christmas time, and this is the Goodwin Weavers. So they have a couple throws that are worth quite a bit. This one I'll probably get about $30 to $40 for during Christmas time. So this is the rainbow vacuum that I got in a couple videos ago. I still have not taken care of that. It's still out here. I'm gonna piece it out. But look, this is the shell planner that I picked up, and look how small it smushed down. So I don't think shipping this will be a really big issue at all. Now this thing, this Sunbeam food processor, look how dirty the bottom is. I do not want to clean that. I refuse to clean it, so I'm probably going to part it out. There's a whole bunch of blades and then the little cup thingy, so I am parting this one out, and I will redonate the motor because I don't clean stuff. I hate cleaning. So these are still my light covers from a couple videos ago. And then I didn't show you guys, the lid is in the bag, but this is a really good brand. I've sold this one before. It sold for quite a bit. This one isn't new like the other one that I picked up, but it should sell for, I'll pop up a comp. I don't know off the top of my head. This was another item in my cart that you guys kind of got to see, but not really. So this is a super shooter. It's complete, and I only paid $2.50 something for it. So that was a really good pickup. These sell pretty good for me during Christmas as well. And this is just me being lazy because this sells quick. I should already have this listed. And then I need to clean this brush. And these bags are amazing. I got these ones at where did I get these? At an estate sale. That's where I got these. Even if you purchase them right at Walmart, these are such a great little bag. They're nice and big. They come with the ties. So I store a lot of my small items in these bags. And these are the gallon size, they call it a bread bag. Okay, here's another one you guys might recognize from a video. I have not done anything with this blow mold either, but he is on the list. Definitely waiting a little closer to Christmas. I'll probably get him listed at the end of this month. And here's another item. I bought this at an auction forever ago. I'm probably just gonna put it out to the curb. Thought I was gonna sell it, never listed it. I think I paid $2 for it. But this is the Christmas statue. I have not plugged it in yet, so let's see if this thing works. Hopefully it does. We'll find out. Okay guys, it was just way too loud in the garage, but this is where I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. It's Labor Day, so we're gonna start barbecuing in a little bit, but thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you on my next video in a couple of days.